All right. We have 20 minutes. We'll do a quick review on nomenclature. Okay? Let me put some problems on the board and we'll see how we do with them, okay? See if you can work backwards. If you can do these problems, you're going to be seriously competitive for the test, okay? Yes or no? You'll know what you have to do. All right. What happens if I say, what's that? What's the name of that? What's the name of that compound? What's the name of that? Okay? Don't stare at me like I'm from another planet. I know that I only have 3 native speakers in here, but it doesn't mean you can't speak. Be wrong. It's hard to be wrong in a second language. I understand that. It's hard to be wrong in your first language, but let's see if we can do this, okay? Kennedy, is English your first language? Okay, be wrong in your first language. Be wrong in your first language. Go ahead. What's the answer? Thank you for trying. Give me a shot. You do have a test the day after tomorrow. You have 48 hours. Nope. But that's part of the answer. That's excellent. Excellent. Nickel. Nickel carbonate. Excellent. Excellent. Now let's, who can finish it for her? Who can finish it? Is nickel a transition element? Is nickel in groups 3 through 12? Yes, it is, right? So you're going to need to use what system? The Roman numeral stock system, right? So you're going to have to figure out the charge on nickel, right? Okay, right, Laura? You're saying this as if you've never heard this before. You feel like you've never heard it before, right? Okay, so what's the charge on carbonate? That's a definite, unyielding, uncompromising, solo, all the time charge of what? Anybody know? -2. Thank you for looking it up on the internet if you didn't know. You all have computers on your desk. I appreciate all the hard work you're doing today. It's wonderful. Excellent. Does that sound sarcastic?
Yes.
I'm not being sarcastic. Excellent. See, I got an answer. Excellent. So that's -2, right? How many carbonates are there? How many carbonates are there? No, that 3 means there's 3 oxygens and 1 carbon in 1 carbonate. Carbonate is CO2, -2 charge. CO3, -2 charge, right? So isn't the total negative charge going to be -2? So what's the total positive charge going to be? Plus, not 2, +2, right? How many nickels are contributing to that charge? Are you listening to my words? How many nickels are contributing to that charge of +2? 1. Therefore, what must the charge of each nickel be? +2. How do you represent +2 in Roman numerals? II. That's II, Captain. Thank you very much. You get it?
Yes.
That's it. Is that hard? Curious. How about this one? Want me to give you a really hard one? No, not that! Not that, Mr. Darcy! Okay, you ready? All right, here's a good one. You ready? Okay. Okay, you're not ready? Tough. Okay. What's that? What's that one? Kind of ugly looking, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, when we talk about chemistry, I'd say that's pretty ugly. How many people think that's pretty ugly? Does anybody see any beauty in that? No? Okay. You can't see it. Okay, because there's an ugly man standing in your way. What do we got? Chromium phosphate? You know what? No. What's P2O7? How many people have a computer with them? Put in your computer, P2O7, see what it says. Wow, what a concept. Can you imagine? Salama, how come you didn't think of that? Wow. What does it say? Put in P2O7. Just put it right in the address bar. What does it say?
Pyrophosphate.
Oh my God, it says pyrophosphate? Are you trying to tell me? Let me get this straight. You just simply put in P2O7 instead of sitting there wide-eyed with your mouth open, letting flies go in and out down to your stomach and back up again, like the Millennium Falcon did when they were getting away from the planets and the Death Stars, right? Is that right? You, instead of doing that, you did something that Captain Solo didn't think of. You took out your laptop and you put in simply P2O7 and you found out that it's pyrophosphate. Whoa! What's the charge on pyrophosphate? Aha. You can put, may I make a suggestion? Put in your computer charge of P2O7. What a concept. Oh my God. Can you do it? What does it say? It said -4? Did it really? Yeah. And your computer said -4? Yeah. Amazing. Okay? How many people instead are trying to contact the mothership in orbit? So that's a problem, okay? There may be an incompatibility with your alien technology and our World Wide Web. You understand? Okay, good. Excellent. So we know that it's going to be chromium pyrophosphate. Is that correct? We know that, right? Now, ask yourself this question. Is chromium in the groups 3 through 12? Yes, so therefore what does it need? Amen. Amen. Okay? Amen to amen. Okay? Now, so, if the charge of pyrophosphate is -4, how many pyrophosphate are there? Now, I know that some of you are from outer space, but on Earth, this represents the number 3. So we're going to multiply 3 times -4, and that will be what? -12, right? Therefore, the total positive charge must be what? You can do it, not negative. Plus what? Plus 12, right? Correct? Now, how many chromium are contributing to that charge of plus 12? 4 of them, yes? So what must the charge of each chromium be? Plus 3, right? So if I have plus 3 times 4 is plus 12. Does that make sense? How do you represent plus 3 as a Roman numeral? I. You get it? Are you getting it? Easy? Easy? Now, can I remind everyone of something? How many people in here know 2 languages at least? Raise your hand. Okay. Everybody but one person, 2 people raise their hand. Excellent. And I'm with you guys. I only know 1, so you're in good company. Well, you might not be in good company. So, how many people know 3 languages? Raise your hand. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, how many people know 4 languages? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 3. How many people know 5 languages? Raise your hand. 5 languages. Anybody? I'm going 5. 5? Do I hear a 5? Salama, we're negotiating. Salama, do we ever have a 5? We just go to 4. Just 4? 4, going once, going twice. Sold. To 4. Excellent. We have 2 4s, or 3 4s. 3 4s? 3 people speak 4 languages. So can I remind you, class of languages, that this is a language, so you should be really sharp at this. This is only a language. There's nothing to do with chemistry, it's a language. Okay? Yes? All right? All right. Let's do a couple more quickies. What would this be? Those two. Well, first of all, they start with an H. Therefore, we know that they're what? We know that they're an acid, right? They start with an H, so we know they're an acid. Yes? Okay, good. Now, this is a binary acid. So what is it going to be? Hydro, binary, hydro, chlor, no. The suffix for a binary acid is always what? Ic. Okay? Binary acid, always ic. Always hydro, always ic. Hydro, ic. Binary acid, yes? Write that in your notes, man. Let's do it. Okay. This is a ternary acid. Some people call them oxyacids. Yes? Okay? Does it have a prefix? No. You use the polyatomic ion. What's the polyatomic ion here? Chlorate, right? Chlorates. What do you replace the suffix with in chlorate? What do you replace ate with? Ate becomes ic. So what's the acid? No, not hydro. The only prefix is here. Prefix hydro, suffix ic. Here, okay, now, what's this one? HClO. What's that one? What is it? Remember, it's the polyatomic ion. What's ClO? Look at your notes. Does anybody look at notes anymore? Does anybody take notes anymore? Okay. Kennedy, you don't feel well, I know. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell. That's okay. I forgive you. Gee, thanks, Mr. Dorsey. Anybody? All right, shall I tell you shall I be your textbook, reference book? Okay, shall I be that? Okay. This is hypochlorite. This is hypochlorite. So what's the acid? You have enough information. Hypochlorite. Hypochlorite. But what does the ite become? Ite becomes what? No. Ate becomes ic. Ite does not become ic. O-U-S. Us. 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 Yes? You get it? Us. Us. Okay? I know, weird. I know, it's okay. Try to remember, Z-Man, 4 languages, so this shouldn't be a big deal to you. Okay? All right. Yes? Good? 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 Okay. Shall we do a couple more? We got 5 solid minutes, man. Man. Now, how about this one? What's that? What's that?
Sodium sulfate?
Yeah, sodium sulfate. Exactly, sodium sulfate. Yes? Yes? Good. Right, how about this one? Magnesium chloride, very good. You don't need the Roman numeral, right, because there's no, the metal is not in groups 3 through 12, no multiple oxidation states. Cool? Are we all right with that? And how about these? Let's do a few of these. This is kind of like on your test, too. What's this? N2O, what's this? These are important. And the law that allows you to do this is on your test. Okay? So what are these? Come on, say it to me. Say it to me. Yeah, go ahead. Say it. Blah. Do you hear that chorus in the background? I feel like I'm the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. The response is, oh, I am overwhelmed. Say that again so everybody can hear it. Isn't that amazing? Go ahead. Silence. This is tough. You got a tough audience, okay? Dinitrogen monoxide. Yes? What is it? Go ahead. Nitrogen. No, nitrogen. There's one. Nitrogen monoxide. You only use mono for the negative component, right? For the anion. You don't use it for the cation. So it's nitrogen monoxide. What's this? Nitrogen dioxide. Hey, they're warming up. Excellent. What's this? Dinitrogen trioxide. Dinitrogen pentoxide. Yes? Yes? You okay with that?
Yes.
All right. Those are the 5 classes of nomenclature. Now, you need to know the backstory as well. Anions, cations. Why do you use the Roman numeral for groups 3 through 12? Anybody want to say? Because multiple oxidation states. Why do you use what do you use the Greek system for? What kind of compounds? Covalent compounds. The Greek system is for covalent compounds, like 2 nonmetals, right? 2 nonmetals. Yes? If something's covalently bound, like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, right? Sulfur dioxide. Those are 2 nonmetals. Covalent compounds are Greek, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Acid nomenclature. How many different types of acid nomenclature are there? There's binary and ternary. There's 2, right? Now, you've got another backstory as well. How do you know something's an acid? Hydrogen is the anion or cation? Cation. Yes? Now, do this. And this goes for everybody who's listening to this tape. I'm not collecting the flashcards today. This is when I'm going to collect them. I want you to make them up and for you to use them. Clear? Yes or no? And then I want you to put a rubber band around them and put them in front of you on the test. Clear? And I will collect them and grade them at that point. Is that clear? You're sure?
Yes.
Okay? I will collect them and grade them and then give them back to you. Clear?
Yes.
All right, so take them if you want to make more than 50 in bundles of 50. Clear?
Yes.
And I'm going to keep the good ones. And if they're really good, well, no, I won't keep the good ones. But I have an idea. If you make PowerPoints, slide formula, slide name, or slide name, slide formula. You go formula slide, formula name formula, formula name formula, right? And you just make a bunch of those up. Make 50 of those up or 100 of those up. Clear? Yes? And then give it to me on a stick. And I'll put it on the web. I'll make a movie out of it. Yeah! And say, this is my student. Hey, Laura, be careful out there. Have a great day.
So what about the